Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar titled Coverings 2023, Be Prepared to Be Floored. I'm Jim Olson with the National Tile Contractors Association, and I want to welcome you and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend today's sponsored program by Coverings. Before I introduce today's speaker, I want to remind you that during the webinar, you will be muted. Please use the questions area on your computer to type in your questions, and we'll answer those questions at the end of this presentation. If the audio on your computer is poor, please call the number on the invite to this webinar and listen on your phone. All NTCA webinars are available to watch at any time on the NTCA YouTube channel shortly after the webinars are presented, giving you easy access to watch and or share all current and past programs at your convenience. All right, I'm excited to announce today's presenter, Jen Ellick, Senior Director of Marketing for Tappy Events. She's been in large-scale business-to-business event planning and marketing for most of her career. Currently, she's part of a team responsible for planning, organizing, and leading marketing efforts across various industries and events. Her specialties include developing results-driven attendee acquisition plans, as well as using agile technologies and methods to create successful digital campaigns and promotions. Prior to Tappy Event Strategies, Jen worked for the National Confectioners Association for more than 11 years as the marketing lead for the Sweets and Snacks Expo. That sounds like a great one to be at. I'd like to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Where she managed both complex global campaigns as well as exclusive executive focus forums. In addition, she also managed the marketing efforts for PAC Expo events and gained valuable experience across many diverse business-to-business industries while leading shows at BNU Communications Nielsen. Jen is certified by the AMA as a professional certified marketer in digital marketing, has completed the Kharkov Leadership Institute program, and is that a Krakow or Kharkov? It's Krakow, right? Krakow Leadership Institute program, and is a certified meeting planner through the Event Industry Council. She has also completed Ritz-Carlton Symposium on Inspiring a Culture of Service Excellence. Currently, she volunteers as a director on the DC chapter board of International Association of Exhibits and Events, as well as serving as the cookie manager for her daughter's Girl Scout troop in Arlington, Virginia. And I know which one's most expensive, most important, right? Girl Scout cookies. All right, welcome, Jen. We're excited to hear about Coverings.
Thanks, Jim. And hello, everyone. I'm Jen Ellick, and I'd like to welcome you to Coverings 2023. Whoops, they just popped me up here. Virtual show floor tour. If you didn't know it, we're back in lovely, warm Orlando this year, and our show dates are April 18th through the 21st. If you're not already registered, you can register at coverings.com. Now, let's get started so you can learn all about what's new and exciting at Coverings 2023. Let's look at our agenda for the day. First off, if you're new to Coverings, we'll tell you what exactly Coverings is, and then we'll go over why contractors should attend some of the key features of our event. So hold on tight. I promise this is going to be a fun ride. And we have a special prize for one lucky live viewer at the end of today's show. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. We promise not to keep you too long. And then, of course, after the session, we'll have a Q&A period. So if there's anything that I haven't covered, we'll get to your questions then. Let's start with a quick look at just how exciting Coverings can be. Okay, so what's Coverings? It's North America's largest tile and stone showcase, and we like to think it's the best. So what are you going to find at Coverings? Well, you're going to find over 1,000 exhibitors from 35 different countries, and even more than that probably right now. And you're also going to network with 20,000 plus industry professionals. Our attendance is out the roof, so we're expecting a great turnout this year. And if you think you know everybody on the show floor, just come and see, and you're going to learn, you're going to meet a lot of new folks and new faces. And of course, you can discover dozens of learning opportunities on and off the show floor, because we know you're really busy and sometimes you don't have time to get off the show floor for those training needs. So I know you can't shout it out, but how many miles of tile and stone do you think you'll see at Coverings? Keep in mind that we have pavilions from North America, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Turkey, India, and so many more. Surely it's got to be at least 3 or 4 miles of tile and stone you're going to see. But would you guess? It's 9 miles. That's right. So we suggest you bring your comfy shoes, and remember, we give you 4 days, so you have an opportunity to explore all the nooks and crannies of Coverings. Okay, so if you're new to Coverings, or if you just need a refresher, let's go over why contractors and installers need to come to Coverings every year. First off, it's a lot about the new tile and stone products and installation materials you're going to find from hundreds of our global exhibitors. And also, you know, it's really important to keep your business skills savvy, learn how to increase your profits, and, you know, improve that customer satisfaction. You're going to find new and innovative methods for recruiting and retaining labor. We realize this is a real issue within the industry, so we bring you some content around that. As I mentioned earlier, you can reconnect with peers and exchange ideas, and, you know, meet some new faces, and of course attend the live sessions and learn the new tricks of the trade and get trained. I'll be touching on some of our special show features today, but for an overview, we will be looking at Coverings stages, the show floor tours, the Coverings lounge, the art tile village, education and learning opportunities we offer, as well as our flagship awards for installation and design, and also our rock stars. We also offer special programs and areas on the show floor just for contractors. So here's a short list, and we'll go into more detail later. Now, the first one was named just to trip me up, because I mess it up every time, but it's the Installation Innovation Stage. I dare you to say that 5 times in a row, but I'm telling you, you guys need to check out this area. We'll talk about it later. Contractor tours, education, awards, and of course, the very popular Coverings Lounge. Let's talk about stages. The purpose of stages is to offer how-to classes and other types of content throughout the show floor. Stages happen in areas such as products, techniques, and business processes. We have our lovely installation innovation stage that I mentioned. However, we have a new fabricator stage that you'll have an opportunity to explore, as well as our trends and solution stage. And the trends and solution is in year 2, and it was very popular last year in Las Vegas. Exhibitors get like 15-minute quick fire sessions and to tell you what's new with their companies and the products they're offering. So if you have any free time to check out these other stages, I definitely recommend you get by. First up is the Installation Innovation Stage. You'll find this in booth 3138 on the show floor. And this is where you can get some real hands-on and dive into the details. This was formerly known as the installation demonstration stage. The live demonstrations allow attendees to see exactly how to install a wide variety of new products and learn techniques to make tile and stone installation more successful. You can visit each day and learn from the pros about new materials, industry standards, best practices for delivering superior tile installation. Some of the presentations include those, some of those at coverings that you'll find this year is on exterior deck systems, as well as exterior pedestal systems and exterior bond coats. All of this content is provided by our friends at NTCA and of course TCNA. As big as coverings is, it does provide some challenges for attendees to make sure that they get to see all the new and cool things we offer. And because of that, we have developed tours around the show floor that each attendee can get a specialized experience that really dig in to what they need to see before they hit the show floor and put in their bigger investment. In a nutshell, we offer more than 6 types of tours across various topics during coverings. In addition to the contractor tours, we have fabricator tour trends. We also have tours in luxury, sustainability, outdoor spaces, and health and wellness. So feel free to check them all out while you're there. Of course, we've got the contractor tours. Now, we've reached the part of the presentation where I turn it over to Jim Olson, who will talk more about this.
All right, everybody, this is new for me because usually I just introduce the speakers and listen in the background. But I have to say, one of my favorite parts of this job is these contractor tours. They're really fun. Contractors like to see tools, they like to see setting material products, but believe it or not, 4 days of this show and you can't get to everybody. It's really hard. So what I do is on Wednesday and Thursday at 11 a.m., I lead a tour, and everybody on this tour will have a headset so they can hear everything going on that's being told to them at all of the vendors that we go to. These exhibitors will talk about setting materials, they'll talk about tools, but they'll give you the full rounded package of everything they have to offer so that you can come back and talk to them about the specific things that really intrigue you, something new that you hadn't seen before that you want to know about. While you're walking around on your own, you may not get this little quick detour of everything, this tour of everything that's being shown. So while we're walking, I usually like to have a lot of fun. I ask a lot of questions. I do a lot of fun things while we're walking and talking. And whether you're a first-time attendee or you've been coming over and over, I have some of the same people that come every time that actually come both days. So sign up for it. It's really important. I believe, Jen, that when they register, they can sign up for these tours. Is that correct? And
we don't have it in registration, but we have the sign up at the Coverings Lounge, so they can go there to get signed up.
Great. So come to the Coverings Lounge. And as a matter of fact, I think I actually have the number of the Coverings Lounge right here. It is 4209. That's the Coverings Lounge. Please stop by there when you get there, and after you're all registered and you get on the floor, sign up for these tours. They are limited to the number, but they're going to be a lot of fun, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot. So, and of course, you can ask questions and just come and have some fun with me. It's amazingly fun for 1 hour. It's a great deal. Thanks, Jen.
Yes, and I will say they're pretty popular, so make sure you get around to signing up in advance because we only have so many of the audio tour devices. And then, you know, Coverings has gathered together relevant topics of content for contractors and installers, and we've assembled these into education sessions. We bring you the best experts in every category that are important to you. So some of the sessions that you're going to find this year at Coverings include, of course, NTCA's Ask Me Anything About Installation. We have case studies in porcelain panel tile installation solutions and systems for exterior products, proper handling of installation in large format glass panels, and case studies in award-winning pool installations. Now, this isn't all. I just picked out a couple, but if you go to coverings.com, we have a complete schedule there. You can bookmark your favorite ones so you can put them on your schedule and make sure you get to go to everything you want to see. And guess what? All of this is no cost. This is one of our best perks and a benefit you will only find at Coverings. So keep in mind that you're going to get some of the best training that's available out there by the best experts, and this is not going to cost you anything. And even to register to attend is free. So please, it's worth your time to make it there to Coverings this year. Okay, talking about all the education and training, many of you are probably already familiar with the Ceramic Tile Education Foundation, CTEF, and their programs outside of Coverings. But they have a big presence on the show floor as well. You can find anything in the CTEF booth, from live demonstrations to having the opportunity to meet training pros. They are the trusted resource for quality education. You'll find them in booth 4243 near the NTCA booth. All right, we touched on this, but afternoons at the Coverings Lounge might be synonymous with the name Jim Olson. That's because not only is there a happy hour, but there are also valuable prizes that are donated by NTCA and their suppliers and members. I'm going to let Jim talk a little bit about the special thing we do that only happens at Coverings.
Jen, you know, what was really fun is that after I just talked about the tours, nobody left the webinar. They stayed on, so that's always a positive, definitely. So that's a much better picture of me than right now, but this is my very favorite thing that I do. I love that I get to meet so many attendees doing the tours, but at the giveaways, these happy hours, people sit down, they relax after a long day of walking the floors and seeing all the different products, whether it's tile or setting material or tools, and they just kind of want to relax a little bit. But during that time, I want to make sure they have fun. So we have a beer or a glass of wine, and with help from Coverings staff and our NTCA staff, we do giveaways. And most of the time we have so many giveaways that we are rushing to give them away by the end of the couple of hours. Am I right? It starts, the happy hour starts at 4:30. Is that correct in the Coverings Lounge, Jen? 4:30, and then we start doing giveaways at 5, right? 5 to 5:30? Or am I wrong? 4 o'clock, or is it 4 o'clock?
I think we start around 4 o'clock. So, and that was going to be on Wednesday and Thursday, I believe.
Yep, Wednesday and Thursday. 4 o'clock, the happy hour starts. Come to the lounge at 4:30 till 5:30. We will do giveaways, and be ready, because I tend to get a little carried away, and I like to have fun with all the attendees. So understand, if I pick on you, it's only because I love you, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So please come and see us. Thanks, Jen.
You know, yeah, you're welcome. And, you know, Jim, I have been in the trade show industry for quite some time, and I've been to a lot of different shows in different industries. I've never seen anything like these giveaways that happen on the Coverings show floor. It's really pretty amazing. It just is this great energy and vibe. The contractors love it. Everybody gets into it. So definitely make sure you check this out, and you got to stay on that show floor all day and then rest your weary little feet and join us in the Coverings Lounge. But you know, that's not all that's happening in the Coverings Lounge. A new offering for contractors this year is a chance for attendees to recenter and get mindful during Coverings. It's no joke that the show floor can be overwhelming, so here's a chance to step away from the busy show floor pace. We have with us this year Jana Velafuco, and she is a mindfulness expert, and she has, like, I just saw her on a podcast with Luke Money, or is that Tile Money? I don't know. She was on a podcast.
Tile Money, Luke Miller.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, That's it. So she's really connected in with the contractor segment. She understands the stresses, and she's going to offer these 30-minute sessions in the Coverings Lounge. Some of them include like the intro to mindfulness, which I think I probably should attend, the power of the breath, failure as fuel, and of course, the ever popular meditation for the non-meditators. So, I mean, I think the titles speak for themselves. These are things that everybody needs, and even if you have no experience with anything mindful, this is a good chance just to give yourself a little bit of break.
Jen, can I mention something here? Can I mention something here real quick?
Yes.
So Gianna is one of the most beautiful people on this earth. And I'm going to guarantee once you meet her, you will have a new friend for life. She's an unbelievable person. So come and see her for sure.
Yeah, we're thrilled that we could work with her this year, and she's amazing. You're going to want her to be your best friend. And she's been to Coverings in the past and just has this great energy. So also in the Coverings Lounge this year, we have even more new experiences to bring you. You can see Woody Sanders and his team from DW Sanders as they create a raised pedestal system for outdoor use live on the show floor. They will build the 11 by 11 foot pedestal system during using outdoor pavers to demonstrate how the systems can be easily installed and many of its uses. And I think these are happening every day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at noon in the Coverings Lounge. So this is a good time, like if you need to grab something to eat or whatever, just get it and go over to the Coverings Lounge and watch these guys hard at work. It's going to be pretty amazing. Okay.
Hey, Jen, I want
yes.
you're going to talk about it right now, so never mind.
Oh, no problem. Definitely not last on our agenda. We do save some of the most exciting for the end. This would be our awards program. You know, the CID and Rockstars programs have been around for a while, and this year we have some exciting ways to recognize our winners. The CID Awards recognize outstanding achievements in the design and installation of ceramic tile and stone products. Winners are revealed on site at Coverings, and we're here to announce that the winner's ceremony and reception is going to be Wednesday, April 19th. That's the second day of the show. It's going to be at 5:30. That's right when the show closes in the Destination Lounge. The Destination Lounge, by the way, is one of the coolest places in Orlando. It's this special room above the show floor. You take the escalators up, you go right in, it's right there. And then they have these windows where you can look down and see how beautiful the show floor is. So there's another reason to come to the CID awards ceremony, is also just to see the show floor from a different perspective and to celebrate our winners. We have some great entries this year. And, you know, the Rock Stars is a program that celebrates the best and brightest emerging leaders in our industry. And we love this program. And this happens, our little celebration and announcement on our Rock Stars happens Tuesday, April 18th, the first day of the show, 4 o'clock in the Coverings Lounge. So there's lots going on there. And guess what? It's time for any questions you might have. And also, I put my email on here, so feel free to reach out to me if you have some questions that you just, you know, different from what we've talked about today. I'm happy to help you. Anybody from our team. We're so excited. I think we're like 6 weeks out from the show. Can you believe it? Or it's right around the corner. So I was wondering, you know, I don't know if any questions came through, Jim.
So before we get to questions, can I just say one more thing, Jen? So we talked about awards. I want to invite you to another awards program on Thursday evening. The NTCA has its annual awards program, and TCNA is part of this. And we have our 5-star contractor awards, and we have, but mainly it's our Tile Person of the Year awards. But it's from 6 o'clock to 7:30. And it is in I don't even remember where it is, but I want to make sure that you come to it, and it's in S230E, S230E. And please come. We have appetizers, heavy appetizers. We have an open bar, and it's a great presentation. There'll be 250 to 300 people there, and you're all welcome to come. It's an open invite to anyone on the show floor that wants to come. So thank you, Jen, for letting me put that little plug in there.
Of course, that's always a fun time. So, I mean, come on, contractors and installers and whoever else is listening, we bring it. We bring it to Coverings, and we really want to see you there this year. It's something not to be missed.
All right. I do have a few questions here real quickly. Let's go through these, Jen.
Sure.
The first one said, Frank wants to know if it's possible to get your email address.
Well, it's right there on the screen.
There you go, right at the bottom, Frank. All right. So it's been brought that Gianna is not just a speaker and talking about mindfulness. She is a 5-star contractor and has experience working with contractors and other professional organizations like firefighters and police officers. So I don't think we can promote her enough. She's going to be a huge plus to Coverings, and everybody should just go in and talk to her and just sit there and listen to her and what she has to say. It's very, very interesting and very cool. Oh, she just got on and said, "You guys are way too kind." So that's Gianna.
Hi, Gianna.
All right. So here's another comment. We don't have any questions yet, but here's another comment. Woody Sanders, who is doing the pedestal program, he's also leading an educational session in the conference program on exterior installations of pavers, 2 cm and 3 cm on pedestal, sand, and gravel. So it's kind of a niche, but it's very important, tile installers, that you know that there are other opportunities for moving forward and whatever. So that is all we have for questions and comments, Jen. So we can go through those, and one of you will get an email from myself or Jen or both of us. And what are they going to win?
Well, it's pretty exciting. We know that a lot of the NTCA folks are staying at the Hilton this year. So we were able to track down a Hilton Points Award for 84,000 Hilton points. And even if you don't use points for anything, or you don't stay at the Hiltons, this is enough points to take a night's getaway somewhere. So keep that in mind. And we're just really happy everybody attended today, and that you're thinking about attending Coverings, or you're planning to be there. It's going to be an exciting event this year.
All right, Jen, I will be talking to you soon about who our winner is, and we will reach out soon. I want to thank everybody for attending, and I hope to see every single one of you at one of the tours and at the lounge and walking around on the Coverings show floor. Please come by the NTCA booth too and talk to us. Our booth number is 3938. And we will have a trainer on hand at all times in our booth. If you have technical questions, you want to stop in there, we'd love to just talk to you. Come and meet other installers and other people in the industry that will be hanging out there, I guarantee. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jen.
Bye, everybody. No problem.